I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube all my games. Ain't it add everyone when you add everyone in the group chat on Discord? Add everyone. All right, cool. I don't know who he got at receiver. I gotta start scouting better. He got Nate Shepard at running back. Yeah, all right, cool. Damn, I got my shit set on inside. He went straight outside with them routes. Fuck. Cam Ward come back out. That first drive looked monumental, boy. Bitch. Ooh. Cardinal Tate caught a ball. It's wide open too. Bitch. Oh, I'm trying to. Who's Clark? I'm trying to knock something loose, nigga. Damn, I came down and didn't fill the damn hole. Wow. Get out, Dylan Edwards. He ain't fast enough. There's no way. Come on, Malachi Coleman, get in that end zone, baby. Come on, we gotta get there, baby. Come on. I didn't pick. Oh my god, yo, I didn't time that. I didn't time that. What did I do wrong there? Oh my gosh. What the fuck did I do wrong? Oh yeah, hit that nigga. Damn, nigga, what you get? What is it? Shit, I got Wendy's, nigga. What type of pizza is it, though? You talking about you gonna try it like it's exotic or something? Well, what the hell is on that damn pizza, boy? Oh, okay. I was finna say, boy got chocolate chip. Nah, not really, for real. Boy got chocolate chip on the goddamn pizza. You said what? Yeah, nigga, that's what I'm saying. I sent you like $32, nigga, for one box of pizza. For one box. Oh hell no, boy, that pizza better than nigga. I need a full review on that pizza, nigga. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Nigga was wide open and the nigga just so happened to throw it behind him. Wow. This shit's so gay. Just so happened to throw it behind a nigga, bro. Come here, nigga. Hell yeah. The cut waters. Should I still got mine in there, and then we both got the other one. Oh, oh, that was a fumble. I didn't even know it. Nigga, I thought that was a motherfucking a deflection. These motherfucking fries hidden. Still gonna get it. I dropped them. Carl Juszczyk broke his finger in training camp. Nigga, what is going on with the 49ers, dog? The Titans. Cam Ward and them. You said you was finna say who? Yeah, that he is started for the what's the name now? The Dolphins. Yeah, yeah. The Falcons. Yup. Either gonna be him or penis. Huh? Him or penis. Literally, that's the nigga name. Come on. Oh, I threw it directly to him. That was a bad ass pass, boy. I thought he was finna come up and try to sack me. That was a dumbass pass. Mm-mm. They let him catch that shit, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah. Turn off the stream at this point, bro. I am throwing this nigga the ball wholeheartedly, bro. Like literally, I'm throwing this nigga picks directly to him, bro. Like you can't directly get no more picks than that. I might need to sub in my other quarterback just for like morale boost, nigga. He breaking. Elijah Newby. Jaden cousin out here getting active on me. Chris, you calling me? The hell? Oh no, my iPad tweaking.
understand your mom.
She was an MVP.
Was like, tell the folks. She was just walking around. She was a celebrity in her own set.
My mom, she's very loving and she's not shy, which is actually a great thing at these weddings. And she would just walk up to someone and be like, hey, do you watch football? My son plays for the San Francisco 49ers. He's George. He's right over there. I'm his mom. Nice to meet you. And she did that to anybody and everybody. It was actually amazing. I think the first person she did it to, within 5 minutes, I got to talk to Tom Cruise, which is pretty cool. And she broke the ice immediately. She goes, hi, Tom Cruise. I'm Jan. My son's George. So and he was awesome. Talked to us for 10 minutes. It was fantastic.
Wow, Mission Impossible himself.
I could not have been more kind.
Now, as you're watching this, are you like, oh, Mom? Or are you like, hey, all right, Mom?
I think 10 years ago I would have been like, oh, Mom. Now it's just, hey, go do you, girl. Go do you, and I'm here with a smile on my face. Just happy that she was there with me.
Sometimes I think it's George Kittle's world, and we're just living in it. Halftime adjustments will be made. I'll be back with Lorenzo Neal to talk about what he saw in the first half when we come back to Levi's Stadium.
Secure your seats at 49ers.com/tickets.
Room for 6 full-size passions. The Lexus TX, 3-row luxury. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience. Is a car that stops short of amazing.
This is Silicon Valley. It's David and Goliath. And the Goliaths protect each other. Thanks for the advice, friend.
There are no Silicon Valley law firms representing the exploiters.
Are we really starting off firm?
What do you say, partner?
What now? Now we have to defend you.
I think we've recorded enough of this. We're just getting started.
Boom.
Sometimes the things you know and love must evolve. A new era of Survivor begins this fall. Survivor, CBS Wednesday, September 23rd, and streaming on Paramount+. The 49ers head to L.A. for a showdown with Jim Harbaugh's Chargers. Can the red and gold stop a team on the rise? 49ers, Chargers, August 20th on KPIX.
All right, back at Levi's Stadium, 49ers on the tail end of a 13-7 halftime score. Alongside is Lorenzo Neal, NFL fullback of 16 seasons. Nobody in this stadium has put their hand in the dirt longer than you. That said, what did you make of the first half? You had the Niners non-starters against the Titans starters.
I thought they did a heck of a job. Very formidable. You've seen the Tennessee Titans. Their reflection of their head coach. You see how they wanted to get after. But the San Francisco 49ers, their offense didn't move the ball great, but you had some awesome young receivers dribbling what he was able to do. But this is a good Tennessee team. I thought San Francisco, behind their backups, they did a heck of a job.
Speaking of young receivers, Deshaun's dribbling, my gosh, just like he shot out of a cannon. 7 balls, big gains. Look at it. We're looking at it right now.
Yeah, here's this little comeback route. Look at him go up and get it, lose his footing, but just grabs the ball at the high point. Watch him track this ball down, strictly go on the ball over the shoulder, and look at this guy's range. He's He's got great range. And look at the physicality, how he moved the sticks, moved the chains on that third down. A big conversion to keep the chains moving. High level dribbling he's been doing, bringing to the game. He's just been physical. He's been getting after it.
Boy, and then we got the quarterback, 12 of 14 in the first half.
Yeah, the quarterback really showed great footwork, poise in the quarterback. That was a big third down to Turner right there, to going for a touchdown. But then you just watch his ability to understand where they are down in distance, moving the sticks. Unfortunately, I think he got a little dinged up, didn't come back after that drive there.
Yeah, Curtis Rourke, he had 100 yards where the ball's in the first half before he got dinged up a little bit. All right, we're going to step aside. 13-7, halftime score. Back with more in the second half with Tim and Guy to take you the rest of the way.
Being a Hall of Fame football player isn't just about making catches and scoring touchdowns. It's about commitment to a team on and off the field. That's why you can trust the team of Bernardi Serrata, official sponsors of the San Francisco 49ers. Just like the hard work and effort I put into winning games, they put the same dedication into fighting for their client. If you're in need of an injury attorney, trust the dedicated team of Bernardi Serrata to be on your side.
This is Silicon Valley. It's David and Goliath. And the Goliaths protect each other. Thanks for the advice, friend. There are no Silicon Valley law firms representing the exploiters.
Are we really starting off firm?
What do you say, partner?
Well, now we have to defend you.
I think we've recorded enough of this. We're just getting started.
Well,
Coming CBS Premier Week. Ready? LL Cool J.
NCIS takes NYC.
Scott Conn.
NCIS New York premieres this fall on CBS. We will see you there.
NCIS New York. New series Tuesday, October 6th. Part of CBS Premier Week. The 49ers head to LA for a showdown with Jim Harbaugh's Chargers. Can the red and gold stop a team on the rise? 49ers Chargers. August 20th on KPIX.
At Sutter, we're here, always. When something feels off, when the fever rises, or memory fades. No matter how routine, no matter how complex. With more doctors, from more specialties, and with medical advancements that help you not in the distant future, but right now. The whole team on your team, Sutter Health.
Nearly time for the second half here at Levi's Stadium. 49ers first preseason game. A couple on the road coming up, then Australia, then back here for week 2. Tim Ryan, Guy Haberman at 72 degrees. We got the window wide open and football's
It's not
back.
bad, right?
It's not bad. What do you think of the first half?
Well, I thought it was good for the most part. I mean, unfortunately, it should be a 10-10 game. Unfortunate there at the end, the way that Adrian Martinez kind of handled that last play and ended up with the 14-yard loss, and then they were able to get it back and certainly have an opportunity for a field goal. But I think one thing to really consider is most of the first quarter was their first team on both sides of the ball, and they got some good players against mostly 49er backups, 2s and 3s, and they held their own. Most impressed, obviously, was Stribling, the top pick, and what he was able to do. Curtis Rourke, though, I thought was outstanding. His numbers were really good. It was unfortunate they had what I thought was a bogus holding call on Robert Jones, the left guard, superstar call for Jeffrey Simmons, which I did not think was usually I'm partial to the defensive lineman. I'm a little biased, but I thought that was a rough call on a big conversion to Jordan Watkins, which really kind of stopped that first nice drive. But I thought all in all, the quarterback was outstanding, that being Rourke. The offensive line gave him good time. The young guys on defense, we saw the young defensive lineman who will be counted on. Romello Height did a good job. Grayson Holton did a good job. You look at all the guys inside that I thought played well. Duggar played well at linebacker. So I think all the young guys that are going to be counted on certainly had a good showing there in the first half.
Well, number 14 is pretty good if you're a quarterback here trying to prove yourself. Brock wore it 4 years ago. Yesterday, Brock had a great preseason debut wearing 14 for Sam Darnold. And now Curtis Rourke, who, look at those numbers from the first half in the competition for QB3.
I'll tell you what, he has not played football since, 2 years ago at Indiana, and did come up for a couple of weeks in practice last year. Was on the shelf all year getting healthy from that ACL after being a 7th-round pick. So it has been a while. This is his first NFL game, and going against that number 1 defense, really, really impressed with him.
Adrian Martinez nearly pulled off a 2-minute drive at the end in about a minute and a half, and then
well, he's going to have an opportunity to make up for the one play. He certainly had some good plays, but he's going to have an opportunity here in the second half.
49ers will be in L.A. next week, joint practice with the Chargers, and then another Thursday preseason game with Jim Harbaugh and Mike McDaniels, the offensive coordinator there, and then off to Vegas for a third and final preseason, also on a Thursday. And then less than a week after that, it'll be off to Melbourne for week 1 of the NFL season. So a lot of Cam Ward, as Tim mentioned, and then some Mitchell Trubisky. From a quarterback perspective, Tennessee still has Will Levis and Hendon Hooker. They can play tonight. Robert Saleh's first year in Tennessee. A little bit of a bobble, but Corral on the return. And a flag comes in, and now another flag comes in to start this second half.
I think Sebastian Valdez, who was running down on that kickoff team, was getting held and still ended up making the tackle. Typically, you're not going to see many 300-pound defensive linemen running down on the kickoff like the old days. You've got so few guys in uniform, with a lot of guys sitting out of uniform. Brad Boyer's using him, and he made his way down the field right there.
There are 2 fouls by the receiving team, both holding. Numbers 12, this is Decline. Number 54, the penalty's distance to the goal. First down, Tennessee. 55 can move, huh?
No, he can move now. He's every bit of 300 pounds, 6'3". Good pass rusher. Not a lot of length in terms of his arm length, but has got a non-stop motor. Saleh liked him a lot last year, for sure. He was on the practice squad all year up until the end. I think he got a uniform at the end. Really hard worker, continues to get better.
And they're inside along with the rookie Grayson Halton for the 49ers. Will Levis makes his first appearance of the night. And Levis able to pick up about 7 yards, the second-round pick of the Titans. Just 3 years ago, 33rd overall, missed all of last year with surgery on his throwing shoulder. Remember, that was a year going into that draft. Some people thought he'd be a high first-round pick, or at least it was suggested he might be.
Yeah. Very talented, for sure. He just had some unforced errors that didn't need to happen early in his career before that injury.
Nicholas Singleton is the back, and he'll get it here. And dances for a first down before Nick Martin finally drags him down. You know, you were talking when we came back to start the second half about the interior defensive line. One guy we're not going to get to see tonight, but we can't wait to see on the field. We've watched him a lot in practice. Is Osa Odighizuwa a great addition for the 49ers?
He is going to be the biggest addition, I think, for this defense. He and Dre Greenlaw, but both D tackles split there too far up the field. They're going to turn and hand it off. Good play call there, but Osa Odighizuwa, they have not had a guy like that here for a while. Had a good trade with Dallas to get him. He's in year 6. He can get to the quarterback, plays hard. He is going to be a perfect fit for Chris Mercer in this defense for Raheem Morris.
Tatum Bethune makes that tackle on Will Levis. You mentioned Bethune a little bit earlier, but he got the big opportunity last year when Fred Warner went down in week 6. It's been great to see Fred back and looking great. You know, Fred was waiting for the action that he finally got on Tuesday. We saw a lot of those 49er starters play hard, play a lot of time. Obviously, it's not tackling to the ground.
And let me tell you something.
In the joint practice,
they love this defense with Raheem. It will be a challenge for Fred. He knows Saleh's defense and can see it in his mind's eye in his sleep. So there will be some challenges. There will be some growing pains. But all in all, I think it's going to be really good for everybody.
There's Sebastian Valdez. We always talk about quarterbacks with offensive coordinators changing, communication in the headset, but for Fred, it's the green dot. He's got a different voice in his helmet.
Yeah, and it's just things are going to be different. He couldn't do that any better than Sebastian Valdez did right there. Good lockout, good pressure, good press back, knock back into the backfield, and then disengaging and finishing with a big TFL. Really well done.
Third down for Levis. Lost it. Sideline. Manor cannot adjust to it. Darrell Luter was right there in coverage. Luter played a ton of special team snaps for the 49ers last year, step for step with the Stanford product, Manor, and Raheem Morris likes it.
And they're going to ask a lot out of these corners, Raheem Morris, because there is going to be more pressure dialed up. And you look at Raheem, and they had some good young rushers in Atlanta last year. They had 57 sacks on defense, and it's not like they were playing with the lead all year long and rushing the passer over and over again. He knows how to manufacture pressure and dial up some pressure calls, doing them at the right time, because you have to have corners that can play sticky and get hip to hip on those receivers outside the number.
Will Pauling, the rookie from Notre Dame, getting a chance to return here. And so back comes the 49ers offense here in the third quarter.
When you shop in the Safeway app, you can count on prices that are the same online as they are in store. Even when you can't count on teenage appetite staying in the budget.
This summer, choose Honda. New Hondas are on sale now during the Honda Summer Event. Lease a new Honda Accord for just $229 a month plus tax. The powerful, reliable Accord is in stock now for $229 a month plus tax. To choose Honda, search your local Honda dealer today.
Pipi lasagna! Summon same-day Wi-Fi delivery for instant online magic. Plus, get our best price on gig Wi-Fi this summer before it disappears. Just $50 a month for 5 years. Xfinity, imagine that. And see Minions and Monsters only in theaters. What does a win sound like? Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it shouts. Sometimes it throws its head back and laughs. And while some wins fade, some ring on forever. Cash in at Cache Creek Casino Resort.
This summer, choose Honda during the Honda Summer Event. Lease a new Honda HR-V for just $259 a month plus tax. The spacious and rugged HR-V is in stock now for $259 a month plus tax. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Here's the 49ers 2026 draft picks. Dejon Stribling, 7 catches tonight, off to a good start.
Made plays, made some plays, made some plays, certainly made some plays, had a big pass breakup down on the goal line. Now we'll see some of these offensive linemen get their opportunities. This is one guy we will not see for a little while. I think he's dealing with a groin out of Indiana, the rookie third-round pick. Guy, he was so impressive from day one that he got here. You talk about a guy who's going to squeeze out every yard and get it downhill. Fired up for Kalen Black and what he's going to bring to the table.
Sincere McCormick takes the handoff from Adrian Martinez. Kalen Black, it's a rookie getting compliments from Bobby Turner, and he's gotten them. It really tells you something. Bobby Turner, the running backs coach of the 49ers.
You think of that?
Recon on guys, talks to them and interviews them.
Well, and Bobby and Kyle both know what they're looking for, and Bobby goes all the way back to the Denver days coaching with Kyle's father, Mike Shanahan, and he knows how to find those guys, mid and late round picks that just come in and produce.
Good pocket. Martinez tries to thread it to Malik Turner, and it's now third down.
Yeah, that's a play. You probably just throw it to the check down underneath. They had 2 guys deep on Malik Turner. That would have been a tough throw, especially since he had Trent Irwin underneath for just an easy little throw where he could have got real close to a first down.
The question at running back right will be with Kalon Black injured, Jordan James, who was injured in the preseason last year and injured again. Garendo coming back from the rehabbing the torn pec. Can they get another back that they trust in there by week 1 behind McCaffrey, or will it be 19?
Hello.